What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. So we are going to take a step back from the green truck today, get back on the red one, and I want to figure out more with tuning. So I'm actually going to be trying out a different tuner. Most of you guys know I've been using Jeff for tuning. I have nothing bad to say about Jeff. He's been amazing to me. I just want to try a different tuner and see if there's anything they can do to get these EGTs to drop and get this thing running a little better. So we are going to be using Malone tuning. And if you aren't familiar with Malone tuning, they tune all sorts of cars. So if you're looking for any tuning, I'll have the website linked down below. Go check them out, hit them up and see if they can tune your car. I know they do a lot of these Volkswagen diesels, so I know they're very, very familiar with them. So what we got to do first is, before we even start the truck, he wants me to log the atmospheric pressure because they can actually change the map based on the atmospheric pressure. So what we got to do is get in the truck, turn the key on. We don't have to start it, just turn the key on, open up VCDS. We're going to log the atmospheric pressure and then we'll go for a drive. And these logs are going to be done in third gear from like 1500 RPM all the way to red line, wide open throttle. We're going to log fuel, timing, and a couple other things. So let's get in the truck and start logging. So this is what we want to log, group 10 under the engine. So this is right here, air pressure, barometric pressure basically. So we'll go log, start, and we only need to do, a few seconds of it. That should be good, done, close. So that should be good. Let's get out, get this thing warmed up and do some third gear pulls. First block we're going to log is group 1. Now we're going to do block number 3. Here's group 4. Now we got to do group 8 and group 11 and we'll be done. Alright guys, we made it back home. We didn't blow the truck up, so that's good. So one thing weird I noticed, and I've heard it before one other time, is if I romp on it from, he wanted me to go from 1500 RPM full throttle, and if I nail it that low, I get really, really loud, like turbo flutter or something. Like, it doesn't sound good. So I was kind of easing into it and it didn't do it as bad. So I don't know, maybe it's something to do with the tuning. So we're going to send over these logs and we'll see what he says. I'm back, guys, a couple weeks later. So we got the tune in, got it loaded onto the Flashzilla, and he also convinced me to upgrade to a 4-bar map sensor. So we got the map sensor in, we're gonna swap that in the truck, load the map on, and see what this tune does. So here's the new map. So there's the part number if you guys are interested in the 4-bar. So he's saying that I'll obviously be able to run more boost with the 4-bar, and it's a lot safer with the parameters of the map sensor as well. So it's not completely maxed out. With a 3-bar I have on here right now, I think it's tuned at like 26 pounds and it's completely maxed out. So let's swap this map sensor in and load the tune on. All right, let's see if she fires up. Well, I can already tell you guys, EGTs are way down. I'm at 500 degrees right now at 40 miles an hour. Before I was like 750, so we'll get it up to 60 miles an hour. And it's kind of hard to tell for power wise because it's a little slick out here right now. But we'll get it up to speed and see what we're at for EGTs. See, climbing this hill, 800. I was easily over 1,000 climbing this hill before, so definitely an improvement so far. That's about as fast as I want to go in two-wheel drive on pure ice, but we are where we were testing before at about the same speed. This is 55 mile an hour speed limit, and I'm 770, 760. Right here I was 1,000, so we are much better. There we go, guys. Right off the bat, runs what, 250, 300 degrees cooler at cruising speeds. I don't know about full throttle because it is an ice rink out here, so I can't really comment on power and like smoke levels and everything right now. But as soon as the snow melts, as soon as we get some decent roads, we'll get out and we'll rip on it and see what it does. And I still have to send a couple logs over to them, but I can't do that right now on an ice rink in two-wheel drive. So we got to wait a little bit for the roads to clear up, and then we can send logs over, see if there's any adjustments that we need to make. I still need to adjust the IQ. It's at like 6, where it should be around 4. Timing is around 62, so that should be good. So a few little adjustments to make, and we should be dialed in. All right, guys, we finally got a nice day out here, so roads won't be full sheet of ice. So we got to run out and send over a couple logs to the truck and then see what else needs to be dialed in on it. All right, guys, we're out cruising. I'm about 45 miles an hour right now and 500 degrees. It has never ever run this cool. I'm gonna get up to 60 again and see what it's at. Here we go, guys, 55 miles an hour and 760 degrees. All right, guys, we got another file. I'm loading on the truck right now. So there was a couple little issues, one being the throttle pedal. On first start, I would hit the throttle and it would go up to maybe 1200 RPM, and then it would go dead. I'd have to let off the throttle and then stab it again, and then it'd work fine until I shut it down and fire it back up, and it'd do the same thing. Just the first time I'd hit the throttle, and he thinks there's something to do because I don't have the clutch switch for the ECU. There's no clutch, no brake switches or anything for my Volkswagen ECU. So he sent me another map. We're gonna try that out. He also took out a little bit more fuel and kind of remapped the boost a little bit, just because when I dropped my IQ to about 4 where it should be, it was getting a little bit smoky and EGTs were up a little bit, not nearly as high as they were before, but they were up a little bit. So we pulled just a little bit more fuel out. So let's get this map on the truck. We'll go drive it and see what it does now. All right, let's see if the throttle works. Perfect, that issue is fixed. So here we are back at 55 and about the same, 780, 790, 800 degrees. So I'm completely happy with that. That's about 200 degrees cooler than what it used to be. Well, that is a wrap, guys. As you can tell, the truck's running a lot cooler, a lot less smoky, and honestly just running a lot better and smoother all around. So definitely go hit up Malone Tuning. If you're in the market for a tune, I'll have the website linked down below in the description box if you want to check that out. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go smash that thumbs up button, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.